Alright, headset check.
Alright, headset check.
Is that all good?
Headset check. Is that all good? Headset check. Is that all good?
No, it's a bit crazy on stream.
No, it's a bit crazy on stream.
Let me see if it's any good now.
Let me see if it's any good now.
Seems like there's a bit of an echo. New headset, so just trying to sort it out.
There's a bit of an echo. New headset, so just trying to sort it out.
As the drivers get onto track for the final time this season, we are live for Tier 2 race, Saudi Arabia.
Saudi Arabia.
I think it's because my phone's too loud. Hopefully someone can jump into the chat and see if the headset is okay. Let's just get the telemetry up, get everything up and running. Final race then. We've got one championship left to fight for. That is the combined constructors, Racing Bulls, Red Bull and McLaren. All with two drivers racing today, so could be a good one. As every single driver has jumped out on track already. But congratulations to Star Defender. There was no stream last week. He is the Division 2 Tier 2 champion, along with Luca CX in the constructors as well. So constructors, yeah, they do win it. It's just the combined constructors they haven't won. Going for all three is McLaren. First driver to start a lap though. It's going to be Missor in the Kick Sauber reserve today. Down into turn 1 we go. Try ride the curbs and get a good exit with gear 2 up into gear 3. Flying IRS. First driver to take on this tight section. Not too bad. Tier 1 we saw 126s for pole position. Don't think we're going to see that here. I think we'll see maybe Star Defender into the 127s. And the rest of the grid coming up in 28s and 29s. Probably 30s and 31s as well. Bit of a field spread in the midfield. As Mazur looks not too bad so far in this opening lap. A lot of IRS to burn. As we head down into the DRS sections. Sector 2 checkpoint, so 103.9. Bit cautious through there. Starts to apply the rest of the battery as we head down the back straight. I think he's got one of the Red Bulls behind him, who is Nemo. I think Nemo's teammate Matty's actually there as well. No, it's not, it's a Racing Bull. It's Remy. So Mazur does a 31.7, followed up by his French competitor Remy, who does a 32.5. Nemo up to the line with 29.1. While Jaeger already into the 127s then. So solid lap time from Wild Jaeger there, who could possibly be a contender for the championship next season. Manila Man. A 130.5 goes P3 for now. Bit of action in the background. We've got Outlaw on track. His teammate IRS LB44 on the mediums as a 132. Andy's out of the session. He's at a moment somewhere. If we go on board with Mazur, we might be able to see it. Nah, it just disappeared. But Andy's had a moment just about here, and he is out of the session. He'll be starting at the last position as Gianzano in the McLaren making his debut. Or did he race last week? Can't remember because I didn't stream it. Might be a second race. But he's P7, Kentrum, P5. Outlaw went P3 with a 29.2. Star Defenders into the pits. So IRS LB44 and Remy opting for medium tyres at the moment. I wonder how many people chose their tyre allocations to be balanced. Recently I've been changing it to hard, just for the better tyres. For the race you get 2 sets of hards and a medium, to the 1 medium and 1, or 2 mediums and 1 hard. It seems to work out pretty bad, but IRS LB44 just doing some practice at the moment in the Ferrari. Oh, the final corner he comes. I think he's going to go for another lap. Turned his ERS on. And that is Astra out of the qualifying sessions as well. IRS LB44 did improve there to 131.9. Runs a bit wide into turn 1 and 2. Gets a good exit though. Probably wants to stay in medium. It would be better on this track and to supply the battery when he can. As he's in gear 4 up into gear 5. Always run wide and that's an invalidation, so we're going to switch to Star Defender, who's just about to start a flying lap. The Tier 2 champion. We're ready to start a flying lap. He's had 5 pole positions so far this season. Looking to make it 6 out of 10. And he's flying through the S sections. Bit of a moment there. Just went a bit too wide into the right hander, which cost him the exit on the left, which made him take too much curb. Just had to lift the throttle. So there's time there for Star Defender already. But this lap is definitely going to be on for pole position at the moment. Taps the wall a little bit, runs wide. And he was on for pole position until that moment just there. So a few mistakes for Star Defender at the moment. I think he said he's going for the record of race wins in Tier 2. Yeah, he's currently joint level with 3 other drivers on 7 race wins, looking to break the record and make it 8 in his final Tier 2 race. As he comes across the line, it's not going to be a pole position, it's going to be a 129.0, so a bit of a scrappy lap there for Star Defender. And while Jaeger is on pole at the moment by 1.1 seconds, he better get out there now and do another lap. I don't know what Jaeger's waiting for. Get out there, do 3 laps. So get that pole position. IRS LB44, 4 temps up. Coming into sector 2. Drains the battery. Into the final corner we go, yellow flag. I think that's just someone getting out of the way. But IRS LB44 on the medium tyres here, currently P10, moving up into P8 I think. Here it is, just behind Manila Man. So IRS LB44 looking for a top 5 qualifying if he gets the soft tyres on quickly and gets 2 laps in. Here comes Dave, he's yet to set a time. P5 with a 130.1. Anyone else? Matty, currently P6. Just gonna get the combined constructors up, and Red Bull are leading McLaren by 13 points. So this qualifying session looking good for Red Bull so far, as we're on board with Matty. Coming through sector 1. Is he up on his time? Maybe he's not, he's down. I thought Matty would have had a lot more pace than this. Maybe he's yet to show it, just hasn't got the confidence at the moment, but let's check his sector 2 checkpoint, see if he's found some confidence through sector 2 compared to his previous lap. DRS on. No, he's still a 10th and a half down. Maybe he's used the battery wrong. As Manila Man. Who was that? No, that was Kentrum, I think, actually. Kentrum moving up to P6 with a 129.7. I think Manila Man as well actually did move up to a 29.6 there in a Mercedes. He's up to P5. Here comes Matty. Must have made some improvements, which he has. At 28.2, 2 seconds quicker. So he made a massive mistake in sector 3 on his previous lap, where he's just corrected it and moved 3 tenths behind Wild Jaeger, who's still in the pits, and I'm surprised by that. I'm surprised he hasn't come out for another lap just to try push on with his pole position at the moment, because you don't want star defenders to start finding time. And then taking that pole position on the last lap, because he's been sitting in the pits not wanting to improve. Outlaw P5 129.2, not too bad after not racing for a while. Very nice through there. I don't think you want to take that curb though. I think you just want to miss it and just try to carry as much speed as you can. He's 5 tenths up though. This looks like a big lap here for Outlaw at the moment. Pushing on. Using a bit of that battery though. What might cost him towards the end here. Yeah, see, 3 tenths up now. He was 5 tenths. Used the battery in the wrong place. Now he's out of it. Should have saved it for the back straights here. Could still be on for P3 at the moment. Star Defender is on a flying lap now, right now as well. Nemo also. Here comes Outlaw up to the line into the pits. He messed it up. Wrong IRS usage. Nemo, he made a mistake. He's starting another lap. Back to Star Defender, coming through sector 1. 5 tenths up. Let's see if he can get this corner right. Yeah, much better this time round. Little slide, but nothing too dramatic. Star Defender is on the way to being possibly on pole position if he can get this last sector right. 8 tenths up, nearly 9 tenths. Wild Jaeger's pole position might be out the window as Nillerman's retired from the session. I'm not sure if that was on in the pit lane, I think. As Star Defender exits to find the corner. Has a bit of battery to use as well. Up to the line we go. Has he taken pole position from Wild Jaeger? Yes, he has. By just under 3 tenths. Nemo P4. He got a 129.1. How's John Zana in the McLaren getting on? He's currently P10 on a flying lap. Up to the line we go with the McLaren. Is it an improvement? Yes, it is. 8 tenths. Stays P10 though. Didn't even move up. How's Remy getting on? He's on track. In the RB. 7 tenths improvement. 131.8. Needs a bit more than that to get near the top 10. Not long to go in this session here. Anyone on a flying lap? Missouri just starting one. Ginzano's invalidated. Star, what's he doing? He's back into the pits. That's his qualifying over. 27.6 is the lap to beat them. While Jager and Matty both out on track for their final laps. Kentrum just started as well. Followed by Dave. Both going through sector 1. 7th and 8th for them. This is a battle for 3rd in the Constructors Drivers' Championship, I think. Let me just double check that. Yeah, this is a little battle between Kentrum and Dave for that Drivers' Championship. Kentrum needs to find some points from Dave to retake that P3. Let's check their sector 2 checkpoints. Kentrum. It's going to be 3 tenths up for Kentrum. 4 tenths up for Dave. Kentrum trying to get himself into that top 5, sorry, ahead of Outlaw. 45 seconds to go before the checkered flag is out. Kentrum's last chance is going to cross the line, and it's going to be a 129.6. Oh, a little improvement. Dave goes ahead with a 129.4 up into P6. Who else we got out there? We got Nemo coming up to the line. He's just starting the lap. IRS LB44 in the Ferrari. P9 only 7 tenths improvement. What's Wild Jacob doing? In the Haas. Has he got 3 tenths to beat Star Defender to his pole position? Not quite. So 121.8. Outlaw up to P4. Remy's into the pits. No improvements from him. Zanzano's gone wide at the last corner. He's made a mistake. Mizar has invalidated his lap time. We got Matty, who's a 10th up, 2 tenths up. Can he get ahead of Wild Jake or Star Defender with a good exit here? Up to the line we go with Matty. What position will it be? Stays P3, finds an improvement. Kentrum into the pits. So we got Nemo coming up to the line. Is he improving? P5. Can he get up to P4? Not quite. A 128.9. IRS LB44. His qualifying's done. And that is it. A Star Defender taking his 7th pole position of the season. 6th pole position of the season, wasn't it? Yeah, taking his 6th pole position of the season then. RJ got P2. Good qualifying from him. me just go into the Discord quickly. Don't know what time to ready up. Alright, there we go. Ready up in Right, someone's ready up early. I'm not sure who that was, but we are ready to go in this race. Hopefully no one's been left behind in the background. But it's a good start from Star Defender, that Ferrari of Outlaw trying to make a move up the inside. Is everyone else clean through the background? I think we just about are, you know. We're not clean yet though, we've still got a tight first sector coming up. And that is a Mercedes and a Kick coming together there. Wild Jager's managed to keep second, but he runs wide. Skating, so does Outlaw. That's a bad rejoin from Wild Jager there. And Nemo skips past as well, as long as Dave. So Wild Jager dropping down to P5 there. From P2, two Ferraris, 6th and 7th, just ahead of Manila Man. Tanzano's up a position. Kentrum, 10th, along with his teammate 11th, Remy. I think Andy's had a slight problem in this race start. He's been held up. Not the best place to be, but Star Defender already 2.1 seconds out in the lead. Ahead of Matty, who's got his teammate on his back. So Star with a perfect start, all the action behind him. Everyone lined up. Matty's got a long line of cars behind him as Wild Jager looking to make a move on Dave. Up the inside he goes, job done. Got Manila Man hanging onto the back of him as well there. Kentrum's got past Franzano. Remy falling back a little bit. Mizar into the pits already. Bad start for him. Two Ferraris going out of here. IRS LB44 looking racy. Looking for a way past his teammate. Maybe up the inside here with a good exit. Not quite. He's going to have to slot into position and make use of the DRS, which is now open. We'll switch back to Nemo here, who has got the DRS. Kentrum's already picked up a 3-second time penalty, only on lap 2. It could be removed though, there could be some incidents there on lap 1 where he's been forced wide. As Red Bull at the moment on their way to winning the combined constructors. Matty and Nemo flying along. IRS LB44's left the session. Oh. Got an invite straight back in as Dave losing position by the looks of it. To Outlaw. There goes Wild Jager back up into P3 now, past one of the Red Bulls. Manila Man making a move on the AI of IRS LB44. I'll send him an invite back in. And there's the collision. That is Outlaw with a very bad overtake there by the looks of it. I think that was on Dave. IRS LB44 has rejoined. He's back in P8 now. He's got a lot of work to do to get back past these two guys. Hopefully he can get back into his car as quickly as possible. But Remy's into the pits early on. IRS LB44 still not back in his car yet. There we go, back into his car. Might lose out on DRS though here. I think he did. He's gonna have to drain that barrier to catch back up. This is a one-stop race though. If drivers can do the mediums to lap 10, 11, the hards will go to the end. As Andy gets past Outlaw, who has got that wing damage. While Jager now onto the back of Matty, who's 2.3 seconds behind Star. Outlaw into the pits from P11. Dave's fallen back into the clutches of Manila Man, Kentrum and IRS LB44. Andy's starting to make his way forward into P10 now. Can he close up to the back of the McLaren? Genzano is still on board with Wild Jager, who's started P2 in this race. Had a bit of a moment on the curb, which cost him 3 positions. Managed to dispatch of Outlaw and Nemo. He's chasing down Matty, trying to get back that P2. Genzano now picking up a 3-second time penalty, along with Astra also there as well. Genzano's got 2. Manila Man as well now. Lap 4 seems to be a lap everyone's struggling. Here comes Jager. A lot closer this time. Starts to apply the battery, but I think Matty's just about got enough down the straight here to defend this time. Here comes Dave, looking for a way past IRS LB44. Also having a battle with Kentrum in the background. Up the inside he goes of Kentrum. Manila Man losing the position to Dave. But a good little 4-way battle here for the 5th position. Let's not forget Star Defender moving up to Tier 1 next season, so that would be a top 4 battle. Nemo still hanging on to the back of Jaeger. Sitting there comfortably at the moment. 2 Red Bulls, 2nd and 4th, on their way to winning. There's a yellow flag, and that is Nud, who is into the wall on the final corner. He's about to be lapped. As Matty's still hanging on to this P2. Manila Man's got back past. Oh, he's nearly out of the race. He's completely messed that corner up. He's so lucky to not be out of this one. He's got an opportunity to box now though. Not too far away from the pit lane. IRS LB44 back up into P6 with a good exit here. They'll be back into P5 and in clean air as he moves to the inside. Gets the job done. Next up for him is Nemo in P4. Bit of a long shot though, 8 seconds behind that battle. Nemo's made a mistake, sorry, somewhere. He's dropped back 2.3 seconds to Wild Jaeger. So Nemo with a slight mistake. Might have cost him an opportunity of a podium here. Has he got wing damage of any sort? Can't see any. Looks all good. Yellow flag, and that is Outlaw out of the session. And that is a virtual safety car, I believe. Yeah, that is a virtual safety car. No, it's a full safety car now. Something's happened on track to push it to a full safety car. Will we see the medium runners into the pits? We should. Outlaw's had an incident with Astra, I believe. Star Defender into the pits. Along with Matty, Wild Jaeger as well. Nemo should be okay here. Shouldn't lose 4th position, double stack. Don't tell me Nud boxed. No, he didn't. He can unlap himself here. If he goes quickly, he can unlap himself here. Oh my god. He's so lucky. Genzano's picked up a 10-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane. He's going to have to come back in and serve that. Wild Jaeger went for the medium tyres. Andy decided to stay out. That's a bit of a risky decision there for Andy. Maybe an old medium to everyone around him on fresh tyres. This will be a long safety car because Nud is so far behind. Remy, P11 for him. Yeah, I think this will be lap 9, 10. The safety car will resume in this race. Star Defender in the lead of this one. Nemo's been given another chance here at that podium. He's got IRS LB44 behind him though to have a think about. I think the top 5 will push away on this restart. Andy's going to have a tough ask here to hold the rest of the field behind him on those old tyres. Genzano just catching up. Surprised he didn't box to get rid of the 10 seconds. Remy with another opportunity here to get himself back into this race. 1 year on from not being in the IRS lobby. Currently at P11. .26 seconds behind the pack. Let's have a look at the position changes. Who's had the best start? Andy at the moment. 9 positions up into P6. But I think you will lose a few of those at the restart here with those old tyres. IRS LB44, 4 positions up into P5. As you can see, Andy, the only driver yet to stop. Janzana with a 10-second. Nud with a 3-second under the safety car there. Cutting the corner, trying to catch up. And Remy goes a bit wide. Safety car will be in at the end of the next lap. Star Defender has been in this position many times this season. Restarting a race from P1. Matty's got a great chance though to try and have a look at him down into turn 1 and try and make something of this race for P1. In Star Defender's final race. Can Matty or Wild Jaeger ruin it for him and stop him from beating that record? As I think Remy's into the pits. Not sure why. Onto a set of mediums then. That's a bold choice there, going from the hard tyres, which will probably do these last 15 laps very nicely. Instead jumping onto the medium tyres, which are going to be screaming for help at the end of this race. Oh. He will have them. No, they're not going to be warm. Nod's going to have perfect tyres. He's been driving around for the last 4 laps behind his safety car. There we go. I have 15 laps left after the safety car comes in. Nod just catching up now. Alright, here we go then. Safety car in this lap. Star Defender is going to back the field up in his chrome livery. 10-second penalty for Mazar. 10-second penalty for Wild Jaeger as well for going into the back of Matty by the looks of it. But Star Defender looking to restart this race. Will he go at the last corner or will he leave it late? Catches Matty napping. Wild Jaeger looking for a way past. Not quite. IRS OE44 is looking for a way past on Nemo here. Down into turn 1. Asterisk is out of this session. Something's gone on there. Nuds into the pits along with Mazur as well, so something's happened down the back of this pack. Andy, like I said, struggling on his restart, already 2 seconds behind the top 5. Goes off the track. He's had an incident with Kentrum. There goes Dave. There goes Gonzano. Manila Man next. Andy should have boxed. Made a massive decision to stay out on the mediums that was never going to work. Should have boxed smooth tyres. As Star Defender. Oh, mate, he's clipped the wall. And that's a great exit to Wild Jaeger, who's now up the inside. Gets himself into P2. Something's going on in the background there. I think Manila Man might have an illegal overtake. He just backed off past a couple of people. But Wild Jaeger's drained his battery already. I think Matty could get the position back if he wanted to down this straight. IRS W44's past Nemo, but Nemo's coming back with a switchback. Slight bit of contact. And there's a front wing missing from Nemo. Decides to stay out though, just in case there's a safety car, which there could well be. 1.6 seconds now, the gap out front, while Jacob's clipping the wall. Gianzano boxing for the softs. That was a bold choice for him as well. Kentron running wide there. Got Manila Man right behind him. Oh, Kentron that's a wrong decision there. He should have backed out that one. Just put the nose where it shouldn't have gone. And Kentron's driving a bit angry now by the looks of it. I think that decision annoyed him a little bit, and he's just trying to force his way through in that S section. Got it wrong, but finally got it right there. Just applied a bit of IRS. Got past Andy. Manila Man next. Andy trying to defend with everything, but those old tyres hanging on now. Back up to the top two. Here comes Matty. Not quite close enough. This time he is, but while Jago at 10 seconds, adding the medium tyres, not sure what he's going to be doing for the rest of this race. The two ahead of him will start to pull away. Genzano and Kentron going at it. Nud's retired from the session. There's another safety car. Oh, just chill out, guys. Come on. You've got half of this race left. Alright, now we'll sort everyone onto the mediums, I think. Most of these drivers we should see onto the medium tyres. I think the safety car will be a lot quicker though. Let's see what Star does. Will he stay out? I don't think Star will stay out. I think he'll get mediums on. I think Matty will as well. Because those tyres towards the end won't last. I don't know, it's a tricky decision to be in for the drivers right now. Whether to box and lose track position maybe, or stay on the tyres you got and hope you don't lose track position at the end of the race. Star's pushing. He's into the pits. Matty's staying out. Matty's going for something different here. He's opting for the race lead. While Jager's in. IRS 44 staying out as well. He's opting for the track position. Nemo's getting in because of the wing damage. Dave's going for track position as well. So Dave's moving up to P3 here. Star Defender's going to have 3 cars ahead of him now. But with the fresher tyres. Manila Man getting himself up to P5. Remy's up to P6. While Jago rejoins in P7 ahead of Nemo, P8. Kentron will be in P9. Oh, Wild Jager just picked up a 3-second coming out the pit lane. I think Genzano should get out ahead of Mazar here. Here you go. But hopefully that is the last safety car of the race. So Manila Man now, the one who stayed out on 7-lap-old tyres, along with Remy on 4-lap-old tyres. Bit of a risk for them. They hopped in for track position. But I think they forget it's very easy to overtake on this track with 3 DRS zones. and I'm not sure what's going on there, but IRS LB44 and Dave, for some reason, are crashing into each other. They're both in probably the best positions they've been in all season. They do not want to ruin it now by crashing into each other. This is a very good opportunity for these two drivers to get a podium here. I know Star's behind them, but anything can happen. Matty's on old tyres as well. And Dave's just drove into the back of IRS LB44 for some reason and got wing damage as he goes into the pits. And he will be last with his teammate. Onto a brand new set of mediums. I don't think he got the wing change though. No, he didn't. So that has just cost Dave an awful lot of time. His race is going to be horrible now. If they restart this lap, he's done. So Matty's going to have IRS LB44 trying to chase him down with Star there as well. People need to relax. They're getting so close to each other here under the safety car for no reason. Every time I'm under the safety car, I just relax and just drop back from the car ahead. Try to leave 5 car lengths, 10 car lengths, and just relax. See what Andy is doing there, look. That's what I do. Just try to stay back from everyone. Hope the car behind me realises as well. I just try to keep a nice distance until the last corner. Safety car should be in this lap as well. The Aston Martin safety car. Safety car in this lap. Matty will be leading the way. Was trying to go down, I think, trying to put a sneaky one. IRS LB44 a bit far back. Everyone's quite spread out here. I know it's because of the safety car. Matty's going to have to wait until the safety car is fully in. He ain't going to be able to go yet. IRS LB44. And Star, that's a great opportunity from Star. Oh, what a move this is from Star. If he gets up the inside of Matty here into turn 1. And that is great thinking from Star defender there. Straight up into the lead. IRS LB44 sort of cost himself there. He didn't realise that once you cross that line, you could overtake straight away. So if he just went for it, he would have been into the lead there ahead of Star. But that is a virtual safety car, I believe. I'm not sure what's happened. That is Kentrim round. That's another safety car. And that restart there was all over the place, and it's going to give another opportunity for drivers to box. Final race of the season, and we've seen more safety cars in this race than half the season. Kentrim still got another chance though here. If he boxes onto fresh tyres, tries to make his way through. Holy shit, it's Remy. Yeah, Remy, after a year of not being at IRS lobby, has finally got himself back in one. Currently P9, going off truck there, along with a McLaren in the background, who's got no front wing. So there's about 4 drivers there with damage. Remy's got some, Tenzano's got some. Star trying to go for the record of race wins. or a lot of drivers into the pits then. Dave with the front wing change. Remy didn't get his wing changed. No. He forgot to change repair wing damage to yes instead of auto. And he's come out on the softs, but broken front wing. There it is, look. Dave onto a set of mediums. That Kentrum hasn't got his wing change as well. Yeah, it is. So a lot of drivers forgetting to change their settings here when they start the race to repair wing damage. I always do that in the formation lap. Well, of other leagues I do, but this league we can't. But first lap then, in this league. Always do it. It's down one of the big straights on the first lap, always change repair wing damage to yes. Kentrum will get another chance though. This should be the last safety car of the race. Is 3 the maximum? It's 3 or 4 is the maximum. And Dave's getting past Remy for some reason. Remy's... Are you good, Remy? Is he good? Nearly went straight into the wall then. Just checking the combined constructors. McLaren 13 points. Ginzano's into the pits. He needs a great last 8 laps to give McLaren any chance of winning this combined constructors. Alright, Remy's into the pits. Did he change his front wing this time? Yes, he did. Ginzano into the pits. Kentrum, did he change his front wing? Yes, he did. I feel like we need to go through the whole grid just to check their front wings every like 20 seconds. Oh, Nemo's lost the front wing. He didn't change his. He's going to be screwed. Where did he lose it? Can't tell. Yeah, he's missing front wing. Mizar. Nope. Manila Man changed his. Yeah, he's good. So I think we're all good now except Nemo. Safety car, I hope will be in this lap. The 2 race symbols at the back need to catch up quickly. I don't think it will be though. Another lap. Oh, that's annoying. One tier 2 champ saying you're washed to another tier 2 champ there. Alright, that's the 2 racing balls caught up. One more lap to go, and that is it. A shootout to the end. No more safety cars. Matty and IRS LB44, I think went a bit wrong there though. They should have boxed along with Star on the last safety car. 11 lap old hard tyres. And everyone behind them on fresh tyres. Good luck to them keeping that podium. I think Wild Jager's going to try to get past as quick as he can to build that 3 seconds to keep himself on the podium. And then Nemo with that wing damage though might be the problem here for everyone behind. because IRS LB44 and Matty have got old tyres, but they've still got their front wing, which they'll be able to sort of guide themselves around ahead of Nemo, who's got a broken front wing, and he might be the person that causes a problem to the rest of them behind on fresh tyres, trying to make their way forward. Astra out, thanks God. Alright, here we go then. Safety car will be in. At the end of this lap, let's hope we can have another battle for the lead, like we saw a minute ago. Can Matty get the job on Star? Hopefully there's no driving into each other. No one gets a penalty now. Don't get too close to the car. Ahead, IRS LB44 driving into the wall there. And Star's decided to go early this time. Straight out of the final corner. That's a great start from Star on the freshest rubber. He's using it to his advantage. And everyone's... Quite a few people caught sleeping there. Mizar, Nemo, caught sleeping. Jaeger going for a switchback on IRS LB44. Doesn't quite work out. John Zano picking up another penalty there. And falls back. And I don't know why he even went for that move. That was so stupid from the McLaren there, to even go for that move. Kentrum got away with that just about. He just about got away with that as his teammate Remy runs off the track. While Jago getting past IRS LB44 up the inside. Manila Man making a move past Mizar. Dave as well having a little look at his teammate. Two Saubers side by side. I can't believe Tanzana just said unbelievable from the Williams after that move up the inside. And that is, who's that round? That is Kentrum around again. Kentrum's out of the race, retired from the session. And that is Kentrum gone for this season. Come on, IRS LB44, just stay on him. Don't think he's got the tyre wear to do that. As Nemo makes the move past IRS LB44. Runs a bit deep though. IRS LB44 might be able to get the switchback. And the exit. There he goes with the ERS. And Nemo concedes it to the broken front wing. Don't think he wanted to really go into that corner there. While Jager's opportunity of getting a podium is increasing on the fresher tyres. And IRS LB44 has just picked up a 3 seconds. There we go. That could be job done for Wild Jaeger. And the podium secured. Got a 3 second, but it won't matter now. Star's just broken away on this restart as well. 3.3 seconds for the fresher rubber. Manila Man trying to get past Dave into the top 6. Got Remy making a move on Mizar. Can he get it done before the turn? There he goes up the inside. Not quite, there's a yellow flag. And there's a contact between Manila Man and Dave. As Andy's trying to make his way through. He's come from the back of the grid, Andy. If he can get a good exit here, might be able to get past Dave. Oh, Jacob's still trying to make his way past Matty as well. Nemo up the inside of IRS LB44. He breaks a bit too late. Oh. Oh, IRS LB44's got contact damage as well now, so this battle here is just about trying to make it into every turn without hitting the wall. Manila Man into the pits. His tyres are done. No worries, P5 is pretty good. Still battling hard for P4. Back up for this battle here though. Our Nemo's got the job done again. Wow, Jake with a great exit there. IRS will be 44 with another 3 seconds. While Jager getting the move done. But here comes Matty again with the DRS. This is crucial for Matty here. He needs to get the position back to hold up Wild Jager to stop him from breaking away by 3 seconds on the fresher rubber. He needs to apply that battery, get the overtake done, but he's not doing it. Good exit from Jaeger. Because if Matty loses that DRS now through this sector, it's going to be hard for him to get it back. You can see, look at the fresher rubber from Jaeger, just pushing away. That was nearly 4 tenths through that sector alone. So Matty should have used that ERS a bit earlier. He's got 3 laps to try to stay within 3 seconds of Jaeger now. And Red Bull are on their way though to being combined constructor champion. Chintano not doing enough down the bottom to help Star out. Matty stayed in DRS to be fair. Fair play to him. Jaeger's out of ERS as well, so Matty might have just done pretty good this lap. Is this an overtake from Remy? Can we finally see an overtake on screen from Remy after 1 year? Not this lap. Clips the wall. Needs a good exit here. Needs to deploy the ERS. And the DRS, he's not deploying anything. Just going with the DRS for the straight line speed. Down to turn 1 we go. To the outside goes Remy. And he's up to P7. Dave's into the pits. Possibly going for the fastest lap. Matty's fallen out the 1 second. Drains his battery a little bit there to try stay within the 1 second of Jaeger, who makes the mistake. And that was good work from Matty there. He's managed to reel back in Wild Jaeger. I thought Jaeger would have pushed on here, but 6 lap younger hard tyres, you would have expected him to do so. Nemo's done well, to be fair. P4 broke away from IRS RB44, who has got 6 seconds. He's going to be dropping down to P6 at the moment. Andy could be on for a top 5 finish here. He's pushing on. He's out of ERS though, 0% ERS. He's got to make those tyres work in the next 2 laps. Matty's still hanging on to that DRS of Jaeger. That's a good sector for Jaeger though. But he's got to try to save some ERS more. That's why Jaeger. I think it's over now. I don't think he's going to lose 1.5 seconds. in 1.5 laps. There's a yellow flag, and that is Mizar out of the race. Unfortunate for him on the penultimate lap. Got so far. That does promote McLaren of Genzano up one more position, but it's still not going to matter. Red Bull are on the way to being combined constructors champions. He's lost out the IRS this time round. It's not going to matter though, he's still going to be able to get his P2, I think. Star defender though, starts his final lap. He'll be moving up to Tier 1 next season. It's been a great season for the McLaren driver. He's had 6 race wins, 2 P2s, 8 top 5s, 8 top 10s, 4 fastest laps, 5 poles, 3 driver of the days. And he's about to add a few more of those records to go up with this championship. Matty, 1.6 seconds. Got to be careful. I think he's got the ERS to save it though. Into the final sector for the final time this season with the Tier 2 champion, Star Defender. He's got a 7.3 second lead over Wild Jaeger. He's tried to fend off the Red Bulls to win the combined constructors. Not going to work out, but he's got the drivers and the constructors under his belt for the final time this season. Here comes Star Defender across the line to be victorious in round 10. The Tier 2 drivers champion and constructors champion, along with Luco CX. Wild Jaeger P2 on track, but will move back to P3 behind Matty. Nemo is going to be coming up to P4, and that is Red Bull combined constructors champions. Matty and Nemo helping Red Bull secure it by defeating McLaren today. IRS 44, P5 on track, but he's going to be dropping back to P6 behind Andy, who goes from 15th to 5th, I believe that is. And then we got a final battle here between Remy and Manila Man up to the line. Remy P7 ahead of Manila Man, and Dave will cross the line in P9, and that is it. That is completo from Tier 2. Worst race in a while from Genzano. Nemo, I think, was pretty happy with that result there. Let's get the final classification up for the final time. There's confirmation. A grand slam as well to round things off for Star Defender. There's the Outlaw down in P15. But yeah, thank you very much, everyone. It's been a great season. The last driver of the day is going to go to Andy, P15 to P5 in the Williams. I think he deserves it there. It's been a very good season, I think, for Tier 2. Been some great battles throughout. I think it's going to be even better next season. Star Defender moving up to Tier 1. And the rest of them all going to be slugging it out for the Season 14 Championship. Just looking through, just looking at the standings quickly. Just seeing if there's anything I need to go over. Don't think there is. I think it's all finished now. Just want to say thank you to everyone else watched this season on Twitch and YouTube, of course, as it goes over to YouTube later on. But yeah, thank you everyone for watching IRS this season. We'll be back in the middle of February to do it all over again. Hopefully we have some new commentators for Tier 2. And maybe Tier 1 will be the same. But yeah, thank you for the commentary team that's taken part this season. The stewards, to all the drivers, all the reserves, whoever. Thank you, and we'll see you next season. Peace out.